Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. You're probably wondering, why the hell did it take me about 5 to 6 hours to post this reaction? Well, the fact of the matter is, I have a job where I get paid less than minimum wage. So this is something that I felt like was gonna happen, because there's a lot of people going around saying that you're not a true Sam and Colby fan if you don't take Corey's side. This is a real issue. This is actually bad, because look, where I said, you know, Elton coming out with the facts should have been enough to make anybody stop trusting what Corey's saying. The fact that he showed the pay stubs of how much Corey was getting paid was a big deal. And nobody, because people refuse to listen to Elton because the guy pulled some harsh pranks back in the day, which were planned pranks. The guy's not a bad dude. He has not shown me he's a bad dude. The person that I'm seeing now doesn't feel like a bad guy. So, and the fact that Sam and Colby are now speaking about it is probably going to shut up a lot of those people who are saying that you're not a true Sam and Colby fan unless you support Corey. This was a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before he was going to probably ask Sam and Colby to do this. So, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to go ahead and dive into this thing. I've wasted too much time today not diving into this as is, and I want to say thank you so much. We're almost to 40,000 subs. You guys are absolutely crazy cool for just hearing my thoughts about certain things. And again, I'm going to go into this with an open mind. Let's see what they have to say. Figure out to go ahead and make myself the smaller screen, and you guys can see them on the bigger screen this time.
Hey everyone, I have Sam and Colby, obviously on FaceTime right now, because we just wanted to like kind of moderately address something that I don't know is getting blown out of proportion, and I figured this is like the most clear-cut way that we could explain it and talk about it. Is that there's just like rumors that are circulating everywhere that like I hate you guys, and like maybe you guys hate me, and things went horribly wrong, and all this stuff, and like I don't know, I'll let you chime in, but to me it's like so bizarre because as far as I know, like everything's fine. You know, we don't film that often anymore, but like, you know, it's fine, right?
Yeah, we came out with that video almost a year ago talking about how we've had many conversations since anything went down. We've cleared all air, we've squashed all beef, like, you know, we're chilling.
Everything's good.
Yeah, and you're literally
super clear to the public, and maybe we didn't post enough about it, but yeah, we just want to reiterate, like, all water under the bridge. Anything that ever happened in the past, like, we're all
Okay,
with each other.
okay.
yeah, and I'll literally see you guys in a few days at my wedding. So
Yeah.
Actually.
I feel like it'd be pretty weird if like you guys were there, but we're like, I hate this guy.
all is good in the world.
Okay, and then the other thing that I keep seeing all over the place is, and understandably why, is the prank war era that we all did. And, you know, my pranks went pretty far. I feel like everyone did at certain times. I did some fun ones, but I did some crazy ones. But, like, what I don't think anyone knows is that after every week of the prank war, we all, like, sat down together to, like, one, figure who got the views and the likes and, like, the house favorite for the actual, like, prank war element. But we also, like, all checked in with each other on, like, hey, did anything cross the line? You know, right? Like, I'm not insane in that that's how it all went down.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, we would even have like weekly meetings leading up to the prank war and talk about like pushing the boundaries and doing the...
He just said exactly what Elton has been saying, but now those people are going to be coming around, and you know what? At least better late than never, right? Those people who are going to be defending Corey are now going to come around saying, oh, well, shit. Corey, what? I mean, Elton wasn't a jackass after all. These things were all planned. They were cool with it. They were all friends.
Doing the craziest pranks we could think of, and we all consented and loved every single prank that was posted. So, Don't know where that rumor stemmed from, but like, I see old pranks that, it was like 2017, 2018? Like, maybe 7 years ago, and I love them. I love, like, specifically, like, the pink-haired one, like, where people were, like, super upset about, like, the super glue. Guys, I love that video. Like, that's hilarious to me. I love it.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me. I'll bring one to the wedding.
Oh, God, no. No, seriously, like, we were in that mode of, like, we want to do whatever it takes to, like, really go hard with the whole YouTube stuff. So we all, like, we're like, all right, if anything ever crosses the line, we'll talk about it. We'll figure out then. But we all were, like, you know, in agreement. Let's go. Let's go hard. Let's go for it. Let's make really good videos.
Awesome.
Let's push the bar.
Awesome.
And we did. But, like, it wasn't, like, anything ever too...
You know, this is something, though, I felt like was so, like, yes, I thought some of the pranks went too far. And sometimes the reactions on camera could tell you a different story, like, where they might look like that was a little bit too far, like they're giving a face, like, You've seen those faces, and I think people can like make up rumors by just a face alone, right? So like they're looking back on it like that was a lot of fun. That was great. We were doing whatever we could at the time, and that's going to be a cherished memory for us to always look back on. And that's great. You know, that's awesome that they're actually viewing it that way. And again, I truly think that because Sam and Colby are talking with Elton right now, I think that actually shows a lot of credibility to Elton. Because if they really did not give a shit, I do not think they would be having a call with Elton right now discussing all this stuff. I think they would just literally not give a shit. So I think it shows that they actually do like the guy and they do give a shit. That's just my thoughts on that. It does say a lot.
Too far, or else we wouldn't post the video.
Yeah.
Any video that was up is obviously approved by everyone in the house.
Yeah.
So.
And I think like the other things like obviously we talk about, but like I know for sure everyone in the house, and especially me, was like always thinking about like safety elements. And like as far as I can remember, I don't think anyone got hurt during the prank wars except for like your lip, because I was so afraid that you were so lightweight that the hand was gonna hit you far enough that you wouldn't land in the ball pit. So I like held you in and like maybe held you too hard, and like I know you got like the fat lip on that, but other than that, like
yeah, and like what's a fat lip for like, you know, a crazy prank war? Like, and if that's the worst injury that happened in like 9 months of pranking each other, success.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
Like, we were all in for it, you know, it's all good.
We didn't care, or else we wouldn't post the videos.
Yeah, but that's just a weird thing. Like to this day, that people are like, Elton's a horrible person because he like went so hard. I'm like, I mean, I know they weren't there and they're watching, but like we were all there and we were all chill and we all still lived together and we, you know, like we kept going, and even after the prank wars, we still kept filming together. Like you guys came over to the house, we did like the hawk thing and, you know, a bunch of other like extra videos that we kept filming, and I was still in some ghost hunts and stuff. So it's like,
and maybe that was on us too, like not blaming anybody for like trying to read between lines. Like we could have been a little bit more open about, hey guys, this is the precedent. We all know that this is happening, and this is all, you know, understanding of everyone in the group. And so maybe it was just a communication error. But yeah, like, you know, retroactively saying like that was what was happening behind the scenes. Like we were all like, all right, are we good here? Are we good here? All right, cool. Let's post the video and let's keep grinding.
Yeah, we wanted to make it feel like a prank war. Like at all times, anything could happen, which was happening.
That is kind of true. You're calling it a prank war. You got to expect it to feel like a real prank war. Honestly, it kind of makes me want to watch the prank war stuff. Just hearing them talk like this now.
Well, scary, but it was also like exhilarating and awesome, and that was like one of the favorite times of all of our lives.
It also was 7 years ago.
I know.
7 years ago, guys. Not a big deal. It's okay.
Yeah. I think the only other thing that I've seen on the internet, and this one hurts my heart a little, because it's like, it's the craziest one where like, I don't know, but it's the rumors or allegations, whatever it is, that like at some point you SH'd and like I was the person that like encouraged it, or it was on I don't know like where the rumor came from, but like.
Yeah, so I've seen that one a million times on TikTok as well. Trigger warning for people out there watching.
Oh, TikTok of all places. You wouldn't suspect, right? You wouldn't suspect, but that is exactly where I'd picture something like that going around.
But like, I have personally never SH'd before ever, and yeah, Elton was never a part of it, like asking me to show. I think they were saying like scars and stuff like that. That is just.
This is one I've heard. This is one, actually, might be the main one on why I've actually heard people that I've known in my life tell me they don't like Elton. It was this reason alone. And to hear Colby actually talking about it like this, kind of putting a disclaimer to that right now, saying, I don't know where that came from. Man, I would have loved to have had a video out long before now. And I think it should have happened. I think there should have been a video kind of explaining this stuff a lot sooner. Especially if Colby has said that he's seen these things. And it's like, man, you should have really said something a long time ago. Would have helped Elton out a lot, because this guy has been just taking nothing but just boom, bam, boom, and I'm not trying to blame Colby and all them, but like, man, it's a shame to know that he was going through all of that, getting accused of doing that shit, and it probably wasn't even true.
Not true. I don't know who came up with that rumor.
Yeah.
But that did not happen at all. At all.
Never has happened. Never happened in that house or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
No. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's the one that like kind of eats at my soul a little bit, because it's like.
Yeah.
You know, I care about people, and if like anyone did anything like that, I I'd be like, hey, let's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need to get into it, but I think that's the weirdest one of all of them. I can understand like the prank wars and not filming together, but that one is just like so obscene that it's a little heart-wrenching for sure.
And that's what we're talking about with like some of these things being said are just like rumors that have appeared out of thin air. It's like that is actually just a complete false thing that got spread, and like thousands of people believe that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd say more than 1,000. I'd easily say more than 1,000, man. A lot more people believe that, more than I almost even want to give credit for, because there are people who genuinely believed that rumor, that was something Elton did. Apparently no, which is crazy. That's a crazy accusation to make, especially if there's no actual like footage that shows him trying to do that or anything. Like, that's crazy that you would even say something like that. But if they say it's not true, I mean, I'll take their word for it that it's not true. And after, you know, seeing all this stuff with Elton, man, I'm 100% confident it's not true. So,
because like as we're talking about, it wasn't like we all hate each other. We were roommates. We were friends. Like, we like opted to live together for a reason. So at the end of the day, we were all friends in the house.
Yeah.
Like, so we wouldn't have done that no matter what.
Dude, we had Cruella DJ a house party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's a good memory.
we had some good fucking things happen in that house.
For sure.
So it's cool. All right, well, thanks, guys.
Of course.
Hopefully that clears the air for everybody.
Need to clear the air.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
well, that's really cool. I was hoping that we would get more of Corey's stuff. I would love it if we got told, like, behind the scenes, like, was Corey going around telling this about Elton to Sam and Colby and things like that. I would have loved to have gotten more of that stuff, but should already put an end to all of those people going around saying that you're not a true Sam and Colby fan unless you're on Corey's side. I'm going to tell you right now, man, I'm 100% confident Sam and Colby are completely aware of what's going on between him and Corey. I have no doubt in my mind. So the fact that they even wanted to jump onto a video with Elton and do this, something tells me they're 100% on Elton's side in this situation. I'm not sure if they're picking sides, but I certainly know they definitely wanted to help him out and make sure that, you know, there isn't like this crazy side to things that where people are just trying to guilt people into choosing Corey's side because there's Sam and Colby fans or whatever have you, whatever their personal reasons were. This does clear up the air for a lot of those people. And at this point, if you are using this as an excuse, Sam and Colby as an excuse, or the prank wars as an excuse to go after Elton, this should shut your mouth right there. This video should end that little dispute right there. All of them are friends, and this was something they were completely aware of. So the fact that there is blame on Elton only and not Sam and Colby, even knowing they just acknowledged that all pranks kind of got a little bit hectic, they should all be receiving the same amount of criticisms. If you have a problem with Elton, you should probably have a problem with everybody else who was in those prank wars. Right? That's what makes sense to me. Like, even Elton acknowledged that maybe he got rough a couple times. But again, it was supposed to be a prank wars. It makes perfect sense. It adds up, guys. It really does add up. Hey, there wasn't a whole lot about Corey in here, but I do think looking at this situation and seeing them again on a call with Elton shows that these guys are pretty chill with each other. And the fact that, you know, Sam and Colby are going to his wedding speaks volumes. I mean, it really does. This shows that Elton is not as bad of a dude as a lot of people perceived him out to be. Pretty informative stuff, honestly. Very happy I watched that. It was crazy, though. I really feel bad I didn't get it out sooner, but it's got to stop. This defending Corey thing, because Elton was in the prank wars, and he pulled a couple of harsh pranks. Literally, the man has shown the facts of why Corey is lying. He has now brought on your heroes, Sam and Colby, to show they are cool with each other, and that the prank wars were nothing more than a bunch of guys doing whatever it took to get the views on YouTube. Crazy cool. It needed to happen. This video did need to happen to kind of shut those people up, because there's too many of them in the comment section. Too many of them. Even after Elton had shown the facts, now they're probably going to say something and be more on Elton's side because Sam and Colby came on. It's pretty sad that even after getting shown the facts of why Corey was lying, you only want to do something now because Sam and Colby have said something. So I do find that a bit sad that you did not take the logical side of it too, and you didn't put that into consideration, and you chose to be ignorant of everything because your fandom. I think that's just horrible, and it's not fair to Elton, who apparently did nothing wrong. So pretty sad stuff. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Go support the original video, of course, on Elton's TikTok. And I will certainly see you guys in the next one when anything else updates. I'm sure you guys are going to blow me up and let me know, so I appreciate it. But until next time, guys, do take care.
can't speak, can't answers to. You won't be mended.